Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Real Estate ROI with Anna Marie. I want to talk about 3 different ways to create passive income in the home that you currently own. So the first one, and my first and primary way to create passive income, is through rentals. Whether it's a separate rental building, I have turned my basement into a rental. I spoke about that in my previous video last week. I just didn't want anybody personally on my floor. I wanted to keep my peace. I don't want to hear you. But in the basement, you can go ham. We're a whole floors in between us. That was cool with me. So I made my basement into a rental so I could create some additional income. And to me, that's kind of probably the easiest way if you have a basement. If you don't, the second source is through renting through Airbnb. So you could actually rent a bedroom if you don't have a basement through Airbnb, or you could rent out the basement if you do have one through Airbnb, or flip-flop it, live in the basement and then rent out the top portion of your house. It's really just about your personal preference, what you're comfortable with, and kind of what will bring you the most money, and kind of trying to weigh those pros and cons. So there's a lot of classes and information out there how to make your house an Airbnb option, because there are some little avenues you need to go through with the app, with the company itself, and also how to market it and kind of manage it properly. So that's number 2, which is Airbnb. Number 3 would be an ADU, which in DC, a lot of people kind of interchange the acronym for accessory dwelling unit or affordable dwelling unit. In this case, we're talking about accessory dwelling unit. The accessory dwelling unit could be a basement rental, it can be a converted garage, or it could also be a 2-story building on your lot. Now, that's the max it can be if it's separate from your home. It does have to have a separate entrance. It has to have a certain amount of square footage. So there are rules and regulations that you have to abide by if you want to have an ADU on your property or attached to your home as well. So I'll leave a link in the description box for the DC properties for the criteria if you want to have an ADU on your lot. It's just another way just to bring in income. It's all about your comfort level. Like if you're okay with managing other people in your home or on your property, if the money's worth it for you. I think it does bring a little sense of freedom, knowing that you have some flexibility of money that you're not literally working for. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about how to create a passive source of income within the house that you own. I will talk about another source of income through the BRRRR method if you are familiar with Bigger Pockets, which is buy, rehab, refinance, and rent later on this quarter. So stay tuned, but feel free to hit the subscribe button if you like the information you're hearing today. Otherwise, I see you later.